Welcome back to the channel. We are diving straight into the action with the 2026 NFL Draft Tracker. We are tracking the remaining picks from rounds 4 through 7, and we are posting those draft picks here as soon as they become available, so make sure you check back constantly for the very latest updates on this crucial draft.
Here's a simple way to protect your phone without stress. This Allen 3-pack comes with tempered glass screen protectors, camera lens protectors, and an installation frame for an easier, cleaner fit. It's clear, case-friendly, and built to help guard against scratches and everyday bumps. Check the link in the comments to get it on Amazon.
Next up, the Denver Broncos made a significant move in the 5th round by trading up. Denver traded Cleveland's picks to move up to number 152 overall, and they used that selection to draft tight end Joly from NC State. We break down what this means for Joly's profile, his experience, and where he fits into the Broncos' offensive mix. Now let's talk about the quarterback situation. Diego Pavia is still waiting as the 2026 NFL Draft nears its end. We look at why this former Vanderbilt quarterback remains undrafted, what teams are saying, and the complicated profile that has kept him on the board. Finally, we wrap up the draft action with the Seattle Seahawks. We are looking at the final picks in rounds 4 through 7, including updates on the picks at number 148, number 188, and number 216. Don't miss any of the analysis. Tune in at 9 a.m. PT on ABC, ESPN, or NFL Network for full coverage, and stick around for our Seahawks tracker. The 2026 NFL Draft is heating up, with attention now focused on the remaining picks from rounds 4 through 7. NFL Trade Rumors Co. is actively tracking these selections, promising to post the latest draft picks on their Day 3 tracker as soon as they become available. Fans eager to follow the unfolding draft should bookmark the tracker and check back frequently for updates. For continuous, breaking NFL news and rumors concerning all 32 teams, followers are encouraged to connect with NFL Trade Rumors on XCOM and Facebook. Noi Dung Kai Tight. The Denver Broncos have made significant moves in the ongoing NFL Draft, bolstering their offensive skill group with key additions. In a strategic move on Friday, Denver traded up to the 152nd overall pick, acquiring Cleveland's 170th and 182nd picks to jump into the 5th round and secure tight end Joly from NC State. Joly is projected as an F, or move-type tight end, aligning him more closely with veteran Evan Engram than players like Adam Trautman. Joly has demonstrated strong production, averaging 49 catches for 489 yards and 7 touchdowns for NC State over 3 seasons. The Broncos are also looking to solidify their offensive line and running game. They selected Washington running back Jonah Coleman at 108 overall on Saturday morning. Coleman is viewed as a clean fit, possessing power as an early down runner, catching out of the backfield, and demonstrating strong pass protection skills. Coleman has accumulated 25 touchdowns over the last 2 seasons and averaged 5.2 yards per carry. Following Coleman, the Broncos selected Boise State offensive lineman Cage Casey at 111 overall. Casey is noted as the highest drafted offensive lineman of the Sean Payton era in Denver, and the first in the opening 4 rounds under GM George Paton since 2021. Casey expressed flexibility regarding his future role, suggesting he could play any position on the offensive line. Denver enters the draft with 3 external players added since the AFC Championship game in January, including a major trade for star receiver Jalen Waddle. General Manager George Paton emphasized that the final 4 rounds will be defining, stating that the 2 4th-round picks will shape the draft. The Broncos' draft selections are set to begin at 10 a.m. Saturday, starting with the 8th and 11th picks of the day. Diego Pavia remains undrafted as the 2026 NFL Draft nears its conclusion, marking him as the last Heisman finalist from this year's class still on the board heading into the final rounds on April 25. Pavia's prolonged wait has become a notable subplot in the draft weekend, despite entering the proceedings with significant college production, national recognition, and late interest from NFL organizations, including the Carolina Panthers. ESPN's Adam Schefter had previously indicated that some teams were closely evaluating Pavia, noting that Carolina had visited him and other teams had conducted their own research, even suggesting expectations that his name would be called this weekend. However, after 3 rounds, the call has not materialized. In contrast, other high-profile players have moved on, with Heisman winner Fernando Mendoza securing the #1 overall pick with the Las Vegas Raiders, and Notre Dame running back Jeremiah Love being selected at #3 by the Arizona Cardinals. Other quarterbacks have also seen movement, including Miami's Carson Beck being drafted by Arizona in round 3, and Penn State's Drew Aller moving to Pittsburgh in the same round. Pavia's draft profile has been characterized by complexity. NFL.com assigned him a 5.95 prospect grade, placing him in the range of an average backup or special teams contributor. This rating reflects persistent concerns regarding his size, arm talent, and how his game translates against NFL defenses. Pavia has directly challenged the size critique, asserting, "The guys that I'm playing every single Saturday are the guys you're drafting first round." So why does 5'10" even really matter? Go watch the tape. Pavia's collegiate career includes being the SEC Newcomer of the Year in 2024 and finishing as the Heisman runner-up in 2025, accumulating 3,539 passing yards and 29 touchdowns while also contributing significantly on the ground. Prior to Vanderbilt, Pavia played for New Mexico Military Institute and New Mexico State. Furthermore, Pavia has been a central figure in the NCAA eligibility debate, filing a lawsuit against the NCAA over rules concerning junior college seasons, and has sought further opportunities in college football. Recently, Pavia issued an apology for a social media post deemed disrespectful following his Heisman Trophy loss. The 2026 NFL Draft is nearing its conclusion, with the Seattle Seahawks making their final selections in rounds 4 through 7. The final day of the draft is taking place in Pittsburgh, and the Seahawks enter this phase with specific targets in mind, despite a limited number of picks due to a prior trade involving Rashid Shaheed. The team secured 2 sixth-round picks, including pick 216 acquired from the Pittsburgh Steelers, adding to their roster-building efforts. To date, the Seahawks have targeted positions including running back, cornerback, and safety. As the draft progresses deeper into Day 3, nearly every position will be under consideration for Seattle. The report highlights the Seahawks' notable selections. Round 1, pick 32 was Jadarian Price, a running back from Notre Dame. Round 2, pick 64 saw the selection of Bud Clark, a safety from TCU. Round 3, pick 99 brought in Julian Neal, a cornerback from Arkansas. The subsequent rounds show a shift, with no selection in round 4, and a pick in round 5 at number 148, Bo Stevens, a guard from Iowa. The team also secured 2 sixth-round picks, number 188 from the Cleveland Browns and the aforementioned number 216 from the Pittsburgh Steelers. Coverage of the draft, including Seahawks-centric updates and a UDFA tracker, is available on ABC, ESPN, and NFL Network starting at 9 a.m. PT. Additionally, fans can tune into the Seahawks Syndicate podcast Watch Party featuring Dan Veens, Brandon Kane, and special guests throughout the afternoon.